think will be coming down by us. Ahoy, everyone! Good evening. The boss is here. That's all I need to say. There'll be none of your carry on out you tonight. Who all is on and where are you watching from? While we're just waiting for him to come along. Honest, I don't actually know what the route is because they went up the far side of the square.
Through the housing estate. Through the housing estate. They're up there.
I didn't think they were going up the far side of the square, you see. Good evening, Maya, who is watching in Mount Sad before rain. It is the A team. I am the A team, Louise. Yes, we do have a new member of the team this evening. This is her first band parade, so we don't know how she's going to get on.
She's okay with the bands, not okay with the people.
She likes the bands, okay, not so much the people. So good evening, David, you're in Ballymena, or Limavady, Louise is in Ballymena. Remember, if you're not already giving the page a like and share, make sure you do so. It gets us out to a whole lot more people. And you can share the live feed so that others can see tonight as well. And we're a good timing too, because the parade hasn't started. Great to hear the boss is there to keep you right and in line. No nonsense should be back. Excuse me. Philly, you know as well as I do that I am the boss. From the Village Beef, Belfast, but watching from Marmaris. Keep her like calm. My goodness.
But Hitty's just let her think she's the boss just to keep her happy.
We all know who the boss is. Where are you going? Oh, she can't see the comments.
No, I'm coming down here to take her a wee bit further away from the bands.
Maybe it's fine with the bands.
Yes.
Harrigan. What do you call Shirley's dog? Shirley's dog is called Maggie. Good evening, Kenny. All the home of Donegan's accordion. Hi, Sharon Mills.
You want your drink?
If they don't come down this street, there's going to be
They're coming down this street, Valerie.
I know, but if they don't come down the street, there's going to be a whole lot of people disappointed because none of us are moving. We've got to rewrite the parade. Stephen says, I can't even see your face while you said that. Hold on now. Stephen, I am the boss, and well, you know it. Going back to the real camera again.
The real boss wouldn't hit you and sister so well that she's the boss.
What's this at?
The chat.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet. I know. Hiya, Harry, how are you? Oh, hello Maggie, tell Shirley to give Maggie a treat from me. Stephen's watching in Glasgow. Stevie Charles says, hurry up. To flip. Hey, Stephen, there's nothing I can do about it. See, if Dunloy were here, different story. Who like you. As if he'd been your twin, and I was standing looking and looking and walking by him and looking to see if he sort of like waved or anything like that there, but he didn't, so I knew it wasn't you. Flits to the myth, coach, you are 100% right. Flits to the myth, we're coming to the tune.
See, she gallops more than I do.
No, Dunloy aren't here this evening, unfortunately. Andy, well, sure Mr. Feely must have a black book of his own. Black book encyclopedia. He's in volume 4. Eddie Tourney has been very absent in the black book this past 2 while, but then again, you see, I haven't been here. Take no nonsense from a Muriel, give her a clip round here if she starts. David Clark is watching from the Sod Hall in Newton Stewart. Neil and Elaine are supposed to be in Port of Boogie now, but it started 40 minutes ago. I don't know. The guys here at Ballyclare had asked us to come up to video, and we weren't out tonight, so I said, right, let's head to Ballyclare. Donna is watching from Cullibaggy. Good evening, Donna. Who all's with you? You say we are watching. Who all's with you watching? Who else is gracing her with their presence this evening? Dawn is in Bangor. Good evening. It's actually quite nice here this evening. The weather's...
Seaweed Maggie.
The weather's not too cold. Oh, hang on. It's Ulster first flip from Sandy Row here. I have no idea, Colin. We'll know whenever it gets past. That's how I know. Well, what is the biggest parade of the year after last week's debate? Right. The biggest band parade ever was Kilclinney's, who got over 100. Dunloy's was well up in the 90s. Pride of the Mains used to be up in the hundreds. But in terms of overall parade, the celebration of the opening the gates, or Dairy Day as you and I know it, would be the biggest. There's roughly about 140 to 160 does that. Evening, William, how are you? Shirley Thompson is watching in Limavady. Pearl Johnson is watching in Old Mosley. Oh, quite close, Pearl. What about the 100-year of Northern Ireland parade? Well, it's not a regular one, if you know what I mean. But I don't think even it was as big as a Dairy Day would normally be. Jen's from Leicestershire, but from Northern Ireland. Very good, Jen. Glad to see you're keeping in touch with your roots. Eddie Fellows is in Winsford, Cheshire. Good evening, Muriel, my friend. And Shirley's here as well with Maggie. I would swing the camera right. How long do we do this now?
He's a bit of warning this time.
Right, okay.
The camera round.
There. Look, this is Maggie. Maggie, we have all your fans. Good woman. So we are settled here. There we go, back to the front camera. What's this here? Is this
It's the crowd.
Ulster Bands who confirmed with me for the parade? Oh, thank you, Lisa. So was Ulster first split our audit? Yes. So good crowd of bands there. Very good. I've seen a couple of Limavady bands as well. I think it was Ballyclare I saw. In the car park anyway, you know, members I think. Roy is watching from Carrick. Queen Elizabeth Accordion are celebrating their 90th anniversary next Saturday. Yes, now, funny, I was standing watching the tail end of the parade last night, and I happened to notice now Glen King are celebrating their 170th anniversary this year. And then 2 bands after that came Craigie Warren, they were 1915, so they are their 111th this year. And I mean, I know that Kelswater is a very old band as well. Queen Elizabeth are celebrating their 90th. Dunloy are celebrating their 70th. So there are a lot of old, as in they have lasted the test of time, bands about. So I put on a wee post on the forum, because I want to start getting a sort of like a central list of all the bands and when they were created. You should do the Gold Springs and Cumber next week. My band, the Crimson Star, will be there. Unfortunately, my own band is out both nights. So next week we will be coming to you from Coleraine on Friday night for Pride of the Band. I'm just telling you this because, like, Shirley will just be told. She'll just be told, and that's saying it.
Remember last night I said Val putting on their orders?
And then Saturday night we are in Portland for Milltown, who are celebrating their 60th, I'm going to say. We told it looks to be a great wee crowd out on the street. There is definitely here out round, so we're just sitting here at the town hall. I don't know about the rest of the route now. Gert are celebrating their 65th, yeah, that's right. Lisa, you're totally right. You're proud you know a few as well. So if you're in a band, get posting on that post I had on earlier today. Tell us what year you were formed in, and also who you lead on the 12th day, because I'm trying to capture all the oranges as well, all the orange lodges. Robert is in Springburn in Glasgow. Kelswater is an excellent band. They are indeed. I heard a wee clip of them last night, or a wee shot of them as they went by. Mac is in Bangor. Thank you very much. MWM Nations. Cody is in Londonderry, sorry. Eddie Baird is watching. Good evening, Eddie. Hope you're feeling a whole lot better. You were telling me the other week that you hadn't took too well. Surely she go on strike. Why should she go on strike? She's treated like a queen. What more could she ask for than coming to band parades and get to see all these wonderful bands? I'm saying you're treated like a queen. I got sheep there. Adrian, if I get a clash, it's your fault. Is that Adrian's giving me abuse?
I don't believe that Adrian would give me abuse. He would give you abuse, but not me.
Rubbish. Right.
Oh, you were going for gelato.
I know, yeah.
You get it before the shop closes.
I wish the bands would hurry up. How long up that road are they going? Let's see, new comments. Oh, Milky Moose Celtic. Go on and delete Milky Moose Celtic. Delete the blog. I do not understand why YouTube. I do not understand why people who don't like the bands make the effort of coming onto these feeds and watching them and then writing abusive content. So they get deleted and blocked. It doesn't bother me. It's going to KV Kilclunny. I believe Kilclunny is on our list. I'm going to be honest, I personally work week to week. That's all I can mind. Jen says that it's a lovely evening. It is. Hi, Karen. How are you? Tina is in Ballyclare. Grand Lodge of England is 150 this year, along with London Lodges. Yes, and along is a long way. Valerie didn't say hello, so I'm saying hello to my favourite. Oh, to favourite, Shirley. Oh, right, Christine. That's how the lie of the land is. Huh? I remember you. Oh, okay, they're coming now. I've eaten a full Easter egg queen. Well, if somebody had went and bought me an ice cream, I would have been eating an ice cream. YouTube serves up beds. Really, Milky Moo, is that right? Well, I hope you enjoy this one, because we do. Created led by Ballyclare. So we are in Ballyclare, we are indeed. Bands in the way, they are calling. In fact, they're here. Look at that. Watching from Belfast before heading to the Isle of Man. Chubby from the village is watching. Sure, what better way to spend your Saturday night in Turkey? Exactly. Exactly. Oh dear. Where are you the 12th and Black Saturday? Well, I will be with my band, and my band tune now, well indeed, Chris. And you're looking for your big one and band place because they're all stopped playing. You can buy a pub and they're stopped playing. Margaret's doing their best, no bother in the slightest. She's nosing away here. Constable Anderson, it is indeed. Or sectarian or anything to be afraid of. Again, Castle Foot Band. It's nice to see somebody actually approaching our collectors. Cairn Castle. Good big colour party out. Colour party! Fire time! We certainly aren't, Mac. Look at the wee boy colour party. He is sorely step. Look, he's a chin. No chin, no chin. That's correct, they are. Didn't know there was one on the other side. Crown Defenders, clock bells. way, Jude. No, this way.
This way, Jude.
And wave to everybody. Wave to everybody. So everybody say hello to Jude. Yeah, well, don't move it too much. There you go. Jude was walking down past watching the parade on YouTube or Facebook, one of the two, and realised that it was being taken from this spot. So then he was all delighted, and then he wanted to know, could he be on the camera? So of course. My wife Alexis was asking who your band is. My band is Dunloy. Jude, it was Jude. Haven't seen him yet, no.
Give a shout out to King Cole if he's watching on Catch Up.
Okay, King Cole, if you're watching the catch up. Oh, it's a fire engine. You needn't worry, Dunloy's not here. Who is? King Cole, are you on watching this evening? Or you might be on watching on catch up. Shirley said hello, and she'll see you on the next video. And this is Cool Protestant Boys, who had a massive event last night to raise money for charity. If there's any more bands coming in, you can playing.
Scared your monkey, never mind.
Heidi from Northern Nevada in the USA, Zephyr. Welcome to sunny, well not so much sunny Northern Ireland. They're stopping them up here. He's here. Up here they're stopping. Oh, got hit move. This is no good. That means I'm not gonna get sitting in my arse. Sorry, I'm just adjusting the leg to this. Right, if we start playing this time, there's got to be a round. Sorry. Excuse me.
I've retired.
Oh, no such thing as retiring.
45 years, I've retired.
Oh, rubbish. I took 23 years out, come back to it 5 years now, so always time. Aye, do it while you still can.
That's okay. I'll be a someone's.
Oh, Stevie. Yes, well, figured out eventually Stephen, so Mohammed will play in front of the mountain and the mountain will move to Mohammed. Is that what they said? Huh? Yeah, out on the road, I don't want you on the... Come on. Stickle there. Good evening, Robert. Whoever was looking for Upper Falls, or Ulster First Foot, sorry. No, it's Upper Falls. What am I talking about? So was somebody looking for Upper Falls, or was Ulster First Foot you were looking for? I can't remember. Worst thing about standing near a pub is you get everybody standing in front of you. So, there's a good crowd at the pub anyway. Hi, Lady J. What's my favourite parade? My favourite parade is our own. Dunloy. It's always a fantastic atmosphere around the whole route, and some superb bands take part. As a spectator, bound to be one of the best in the road. Surely would have known that right away. Aye, likely. Whether she could pronounce it or not, it's a different story. 63 years of band, well done, Kenny, that's some going. Keep doing it while you physically still can. Al is in sunny Cyprus. I think I'm doing it this year to Loy. Good, good. Bring your band with you. It is our 70th anniversary. And I'm hoping that Queen Elizabeth are coming over from Glasgow. A wee bit aye. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. shore. Varden?
It didn't take long before someone called me and goes, you know you're on live. Say to me, I get on live over. Can they hear me?
Yes, I can hear you as well. Worst thing about standing outside a pub is you get all the idiots.
He goes, I just see
That is correct. But sure, it makes a wee bit of an atmosphere, as long as they're not getting in the band's routes or in my video's way. Good evening, Guy and Kilkeel. If you're just joining us, we're in Ballyclare. Raph to go away. I take it Raph is the guy in the black t-shirt that is loving the camera. I take it you're Raph. You're Raph. You see, Milky Moo, you're thoroughly enjoying the good bands. I'm glad to see you're still here. Raph Hollywood. He had to come over to see your comment. This way, Milky's still watching. If you watch to the very end, Milky, you will enjoy it. you alone. If he wants to come on and watch the bands, we are delighted to have him on. Let's not give him abuse. Don't know why I'm standing proud of this.
Catholic friends who loved the 12th day out. And they enjoy it every bit as much as we do. That's the way it used to be, and it's the way it should be. The thing about it is that if there was more people like Milky who were prepared to actually watch the bands, there wouldn't be so much antagonism towards them. At least he's willing to come on here and watch them. My Dig Young Punkers. That's me. So the Easter egg was out at 8. Football much myself, Milky. But the thing about it is we're doing this every weekend, Friday and Saturday night, and some Wednesdays. And it isn't going away, so learn to love it. There are some very good bands here tonight. I haven't seen an accordion band yet. Lisa, was an accordion band on the list? Oh, Kaelin. Kaelin, darling. We know. We know. We don't care. Give us the same. Place names in Northern Ireland are originating from the Irish. Maybe the English way of spelling them, but still. Now Slantia is but the rest of them, I don't know what they said, so you're getting deleted. Who have we got here? No problem with it whatsoever. Just don't try to force me to do it. At the end of the day, there's very, very few who can actually speak Irish fluently to have full conversations. So there's kind of not really any point in pushing it the way you are. It's not a proper parade, Eddie. You're right. No accordions. At least it says there was none confirmed. Winnie is watching from Portadown. Double Dutch works the best for me. It's all just Gaelic. Jennifer, my mother's further... No, she's in the pub. She's full. She's at the pub full. It is all the one language. Actually, the variations between Welsh and Scots Gaelic and Irish Gaelic are just like dialects. Party pants. I try not to swear when we're on air. Shout out for the Airdrie Loyal, please. Welcome to Ulster Bands Forum. You don't have to be mad to watch it, but it helps. Roy is watching in Cheshire. Now, if you're joining here the live, we're in Ballyclare. We are outside a pub, so that is why most people... Yes, it was, and your brother was in the bass drum. Did you see the way I focused on the bass drum? So you see the way most people have a drink in their hand is because we're outside a pub, because the bands are stopping here, so I wanted to get you the best music. But if you look down the street, the vast majority of people further on down the street do not have alcohol, because the vast majority of people who come to watch parades maybe a bit of a sociable drink, but that's about it. Shout out the Buckfast wine team. I couldn't drink Buckfast if you give me £1 million. Yes, remember to like the live. Also share it so other people can see this wonderful culture we have. Even people like Milky Moo. So that we convince them how brilliant loyalist bands are. There! Milky Moo will be trying to join. That is right, Adrian. Shout out for Gertrude Lodge 525 and the Gertrude Band. We are all doing the Carrickfergus Royal Landing Parade. Very good. Watching for Ballymoney. Darlene looking for her siblings and the gardener, Uncle Bertie. You missed them, but Posy Pros and Boys still have to come by. Yes, Adrian, it used to be the two bands who used to hold the parades in Ballyclare were both accordion bands. Ian Duff, Ballyclare has changed quite a bit, getting very, very built up right around the edges. The town centre hasn't changed that much though. The bands are still coming. Moo is the noise that cows make. There's wide gaps. There is. Do you know what? There is nothing like it in this world. What culture takes young fellas, particularly of that very difficult age group of the 18 to 25s, and gives them discipline, teaches them music, has them out week in, week out, dedication that is involved in that there. There's no other culture in the world which does that. And every year, they leave. No, Mag, I'm not from Ballyclare. Every year, there's at least 1.5 million donated by these marching bands to charity, and that's a fact. They're twat high and then buyer. No. The buyer. See, I do know what that means. Good evening, Brian. How are you? It's how do boys become men and learn to interact with respect. Absolutely. But the dedication, when you think about it, you're doing 50 parades a year. And you don't get to this standard without putting a lot of work into it. It's the Sons of Kyra, cool? I mean, look at the age of these guys. And they're starting them young. It gives kids, particularly those young kids, you might think they're only out in the front of a band throwing a stick about. But think of the confidence that takes. Could you do it? And yet those young kids are out there in front of thousands of people, week in, week out. I'm proud to do it. Now you have not made me soapbox. But it is true, and it's not appreciated enough. The artwork that they have in display, I love. And it's only over the past 10 years or so I've started doing it, is looking at the orange bannerets. The skill and the artwork are in those is unreal. Yeah, look at wee Jensen, look at the confidence that being in front of a band has given him. Now if I handed you a stick and told you to walk in front of a band round through these crowds, would you do it? It definitely does help young kids. And I know lots of parents of kids with ADHD, you know, who are maybe on the spectrum, and they absolutely love it. it really, you know, as long as they can tolerate the noise and the sound, they it helps them so much in terms of confidence. Give me a stick, how much are you paying? That's the point, Galloway Raider. Nobody gets paid. Hello, Jude. Did you get your moment of fame? That's the other thing. Neither the people who are paying, or neither the people who are teaching, or the people who are leading, or the people who pick you up to take you to band practice every week, 50 weeks of the year, none of them get paid. It actually costs all these band members to be here. Where did the band stick baton thing start? Good question. I would say that, well, the band's history comes way back in the probably about the 1700s, when the first Orange Lodges were formed, and we have a very strong connection to the military in this country, obviously. And the best way to move troops is to a singular beat. So it's kind of where they started out. It's Valerie Galloway. No, we weren't before the 1600s because William wasn't over to 1690, so we definitely weren't before that. But the I keep getting distracted here with stuff that's going on. It's not Val. I hate being called Val. Don't call me Val. So you had the military bands with the drum majors, etc. And then as more and more of that crossover, especially when the Orange Order were formed, 1916, Apprentice Boys of Derry. Apprentice Boys of Derry were a whole lot before 1916. You had the, I think the first Apprentice Boys Club was formed about 40 years after the Siege of Derry, which was 1688. But yeah, so as the military bands became more and the Orange Order became more prevalent, and they moved into that there, then it became more people getting involved who weren't from the military background. And then you're always trying to encourage children into marching bands, and it's a very easy way to get them involved and get them contributing and get them part of it. You're all right, Galloway. I keep English, no offence to any of the English people on the night, but they always keep shortening my name and I hate it. You do have that fife and drum tradition in the States. You absolutely do. In actual fact, we have some people in from marching bands here in Northern Ireland who have been over to your Virginia tattoo and helped to organise it. 36th Ulster Division, yes, 1916. Well, 1914 to be accurate. Are more interested in is their background and their history. It is really expensive to keep a band on the road. New uniforms can cost anything from 30,000 to 50,000. buses are at least £700 to £800 a time. Yeah, the fifes. So the fifes is like a single, what we would call a flat foot. Hey Jude. No, I can't turn him to a fitty in the band care. Yeah, so the fife is like a very simple form of the flute. But a lot of the bands here, you'll notice, will be playing multiple key flutes. So they're like able to do sharps and flats in their music. The uniform, the aluminium ones are uniforms. You mean the flutes? 42, you need to change it to a different night. You can have Mondays, Tuesdays or Thursdays because we have band parades Wednesdays, Fridays and Saturdays. That band way by was Carrickfergus, Ulster Grenadiers. Yes, they do. They have keyed flutes. So they're various different makes. Now I wouldn't be that knowledgeable about flutes, but I know that the Pete Worrells, a lot of the bands would use. Boozy Hawks was also manufacture flutes, but there are loads of ones now. A lot of them are made especially for Northern Irish bands. Oh, I'm never home by 10:30. Nice Blackwood ones, yeah, as well. So you'll see each band. You'll notice that each band, they all play the same flute within that band, but one band could have a different flute from the other. But it's important that they all are the same flute within that. Last uniform cost £500. This is Giant's Causeway, and they are dressed in their jackets because they are celebrating an anniversary this year as well. So this was their uniform when it first started. As a left-handed flute, as you notice, the guy in the back corner here and the guy beside him in that band are fluting in two different directions. It's the same flute, just played a different way. Bow ties spoiler. Well, originally that was the way a lot of band uniforms. There's been the other thing that you'll notice is band uniforms have evolved. And you'll get different styles and they all change. So 50 years ago, a lot of the bands have had bow ties and knitted jumpers because that was the only way they could get uniforms. That could be right. That could be right. There's a lot of Coleraine bands would have a lot of left fluters. I think the Freeman, their whole outside row is left-hand fluters. foot stomp. It's not even so much that they're number 55, it's just simply that's the way they were taught it and learnt it. Or they're left-handed by, you know, by writing. So it was easier for them to play it that way. This is Castle Guards flip band from Craigfergus. You are right. Party pants, Mid-Ulster flute repair. Yes, you'll know and be able to tell. What makes the flutes there are nowadays. It's kilt. then you get these guys who are celebrating their 140th anniversary, I think it is, this year. 100th anniversary. Castle Dawson. See if you catch the bandmaster's eye, you get to guess the tune. Yep. Lovely tune. That wasn't, of course, Anzacs. So for those watching bands for the first time and for Milky Moo, that was a part music flute band. So you'll notice that not all the same people were playing the exact same tune. There was different parts throughout the music. It gives a very blended sound. It's also more difficult to play. Not a melody band, part music. melody as we were all playing the same tune. This is Talc and Sons Liver. They're not actually drinking in the street because their bottle and their glass is empty. So strictly speaking, they're not drinking in the street, but we're standing directly outside a pub. Galloway, it depends on the number of keys on the flute. So if you have no keys on the flute, there's no difference between a left-handed flute and a right-handed flute. However, once you start getting into the flutes with keys on them, yeah, you would have to change it. Farty Pants will know because he Mid-Ulster flute repairs. You were to tell me about the different brands of flute. I know Pete Worrell's definitely one. Fife, definitely it's the same regardless left or right-handed. That is his role in the band, carrying the spare bass end. I'd say a keyed one is an issue. You'll notice they are enjoying themselves at the side of the road, but they're not causing any hassle or any bother. They're not interfering with the bands in any way. This is Lady Hell. About it is that for the band's point of view, if you're a band's person going by a crowd of folk, if you're a band's person going by a crowd of people, you want them to be enjoying what you're doing, and you do actually. There is an adrenaline buzz if you are playing well in front of a big crowd who appreciate you. There really is. There is an adrenaline buzz. The boy with the grey top doesn't really like the camera. I think he's dancing out forward so that he keeps getting on the camera. But no, there's a reciprocal relationship between the band themselves and the crowd standing at the side of the stage. It really is. But the thing about it is, you're standing here having a drink. There's nothing, nobody's doing anything wrong. Why would anybody be judging someone for standing here having a drink and not causing any hassle? Yes, we are on YouTube, David, as well. If you're enjoying the feed, make sure to share the feed on your social media, because the more people who watch it, the more who appreciate and enjoy our magnificent culture, which I am very proud of. Bagpipe reeds are enough to mess about with. Well, here's one for you. The bagpipe reeds are very similar to those in an accordion. Rock woman are more fun, Galloway. I think I'll not go any further into that conversation, that's for sure. These folk weren't standing out here watching the band parade. How many keys an accordion? Haha, what type of accordion? There are multiple types. So you could have 2 rows, you could have 1 row, you could have 2 row diatonics, you could have 2.5 rows, which are also diatonics, you could have 3 rows, which are diatonics, you can have 5 rows which are not diatonics, or you can have piano keys. I'm always delighted to hear somebody asking about accordions. Part music bands. If you imagine, so if you're in America and you imagine your high school marching bands, although we're not as big as that, I only wish we were. But shrink those down a bit. Are they all just the buttons and not the keys? No, well the piano key accordions are obviously like pianos. The 5 rows are not diatonic in that they are all buttons and they're arranged to, they call it 5 row chromatic. Very, very, very popular in Russia, China, Italy, France, places like that there. And then the diatonics, it's a different note. You press the same button, but it's a different note when you pull the bellows out or when you push the bellows in. Gina would need to. I've played it for long enough. Galloway Raider, I am going to bar you off this feed. How dare you? It certainly is, Jen. And they are heavy brutes. It's alright for these boys walking around with their wee light flute. Dare you do it? Thomas O'Flaherty, we are not Irish bands, we are Ulster bands. Northern Irish bands, loyalist bands. Two of my cousins used to play one in Star of David, one of their daughters is in Upper Bands colour band. I remember Star of David, yeah. They are indeed. They can be up to about 2 stone and sometimes over in weight, the piano keys especially. Well, Thomas, I could be Irish and also British, if you want to take that line. I may have been born on the island of Ireland, but my allegiance is to Britain. Monaghan does have a few bands, as does Cavan. I think Donegal does too. Yeah, they do. Pipe bands. Yes, you can, but you're Irish always. Well, if you want to go back in your history, you're actually Nordic. Vikings, remember? So, you know, you can go back in everybody's... you can go back in everybody's history and you'll find that you aren't Irish either. So, you know... Signing an accordion player, Gene, is somebody with a bad back. We all have bad backs. My history is Irish. Really. to you, Thomas O'Flaherty, but if you go back far enough in your history, your family weren't born in this island. Your family came from somewhere. They made it here, or they were brought over as slaves. They did not come from here. Factually incorrect they are. Facebook and YouTube. They are factually incorrect, and I just like correcting them. It's like saying, you know, I've gone away back home to Scotland. Well, it was actually people from here who formed Scotland. So they're actually coming home again by coming here. This is Ballyclare for Ballyclare Protestant boys. Peter, that is also correct. Anyway, enough of the serious stuff. He's got me in my soapbox. He's new, fine, right, what you're doing. Got me in my soapbox. Evening, Robert. Evening, Kathy. Kenneth is in the city of Londonderry, indeed you are. They maybe bought Pride of Knockmore's old uniform. You tend to get that. Stay in the soapbox, Adrian Wilmena is normally giving me abuse about being in the soapbox. The wee concertinas. I've had a go at a wee concertina, and they aren't the easiest things to play now. Luke would like to get more into Ulster Scots history. Do you recommend into literature? Yes, get in touch with the Ulster Scots Network up in Belfast. They have lots of free literature that you can get from their office, and some of it's really interesting because, of course, the Ulster Scots and people from here had a massive influence in America. I think don't quote me on this number, but it's something like 13 or something presidents are all of Ulster Scots' roots. Have you ever heard of Finnish melodica? A melodian, you mean? Is East Belfast past? No, they're not yet. Are East Belfast here? Lisa, were they on? Did they say they were coming? accordions are heavy, very heavy. But yet, look at the beautiful sound that they make. Thomas, seriously, nobody's bothered by your comments. Honestly. Seven, was it 7? Was it only 7? I thought it was more than 7. I'll have to check it up actually. But yes, if you want to learn more about Ulster Scots history, you can go to. In fact, I think they have. I think they have some of their literature online. Seven authentic ones. Ach, Jen ignore him. He's only showing himself up. You come on to a feed that is quite obviously about unionist, loyalist marching bands, and then stay on the feed watching the unionist, loyalist bands. UK Splosh. Sometimes I just can't be arsed and I just delete them. The chicken window. Are you missing your dancer person? This is South Belfast Protestant Boys. Corey, delighted to have you with us. There are many, many Ulster Scots descendants in America. Many of them. Good woman, Lisa, thank you. Has anybody been counting? Because I moved up here, Muriel's way back down there with a book. You are right, Rab, accordion is spelt with an OM. But in Germany, where it's very, very popular, it's spelt with AKK. And the end of it is EON. AKK-ORD, EON. Thank you, Richie, Liverpool YCV. Am I right in saying that you did a parade today? How long is the marching on? Until all the bands are paraded, which is brilliant. So this band parades are bands' main method of fundraising. They don't get any money. Well, they get money to buy new instruments. So when you consider, I think you get up to about £5,000. And when you consider an accordion itself can cost anything up to about £8,000, they don't really buy many accordions. So basically, it's a good band from that other side. So basically, bands are self-funded, and hosting a parade, you may not have noticed band members of the host band walking around with buckets, and they are collecting, and the funds that are raised from this evening helps to fund the band for the rest of the year until their parade next year. And it's very much a quid pro quo system, in that if you come to our parade, then we make every effort to get back to yours. And that's how all bands work. There is minimal funding. There's actually more funding set aside for circuses in Northern Ireland than there is for marching bands. How many bands are in Northern Ireland now, Jane? There are approximately 660. The number varies every year. Appalachian Mountain is very, very much Ulster Scots. I did a music tour in Kentucky many, many years ago. And the tunes the traditional Scottish Ulster tunes that we were playing were the exact same as those over in Kentucky, because the music carried. Well, are you going back to like the ridges there? The Mourns, the Scottish Highlands and the mountains of Norway. No, there is huge... The difficulty is... Good evening, Davy. The difficulty is that a lot of Americans now say that they're Irish. They forget that when their ancestors left Ireland, the whole of Ireland was owned, or well, ran by the British. It was all under British sovereignty. So when they left, their relatives were Irish, actually British. I do take a lot of pleasure correcting Americans. Oh, you're from Ireland? No, I'm not. And if I can even educate 2 or 3, do I fancy Guinness? Valerie Thomas? No, I don't like Guinness. But if you want to come down here to the pub in Ballyclare, at the Grange here, and buy one, I'll stand quite happily with you and watch the rest of the band, and you could drink the Guinness. How's that for? There is East Belfast going up the other side of the town hall. You'll be able to see them, you'll be able to hear them. Side of the road. Yes, always made very well done. Loads of downloadable PDFs. Thomas, I'll buy you a packet of potato, cheese and onion, but it will be the yellow packet. Sons of Ulster Shankill Pass ship. They haven't passed me, but I'm going to depend on Lisa to tell me whether they said they'd be here tonight or not. Pilgrims are going to be a wee while just yet because they go up that road they've just went up. Not sure how far, but it takes a minute for them to turn and then come back down again. Do you agree then, Thomas, that the yellow Ulster Tato are better than the Southern Tato? There ain't nothing like them. And in between 2 big slices of buttered bread and a nice big pint of milk. Hard to beat the Tato indeed. You'll probably not be able to see them, but you see over there, far side of the square, that's where they're coming up. So they're coming up. Yeah, that is Sons of Ulster. So they come up to the end of the square there. Right round the top of the square. Oh no, 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 no. It has to be two slices of plain loaf. That's the ones with the hard crust on it. No, I have to disagree with you, Thomas. Surprisingly. The ones up here are stronger. That's because we're made of better stuff. We can stick it. Nutty crust, yes. So there's Sons of Ulster there. Now that you mention that, Adrian, I haven't seen her now. Remember, you can watch this at any time. And Castledurg Young Loyalists. Again, I'm going to have to refer to Lisa. I haven't seen anybody Freeman here this evening. You will see them on Friday evening when we come from Coleraine for Pride of the Bands parade. If you would like to know when all the parades are on, you can of course download either Apple or Android and download the Ulster Bands Forum calendar to your app. No, Thomas, it's the name of a band, Freeman Memorial. Nutty Crust or Tato, no, Golden Cow, no, it has to be Balrashane butter. There is no butter like Balrashane, sorry. Nutty Crust or, what's the other one? Mother's Pride, is it? Good woman, Lisa. Castledurg would have breakfast. I'd say Freeman. I'm not sure if they would have been important. Okay. Ulster should be the standard. I am back over at the Somme. Who's this coming up here? This year again for the 1st of July. Hoping to go live. To play the Campbell's Coming. My band doesn't play it, but I do know the tune. Oh no, you need it's Ulster soda bread. Absolutely. Good evening, Galloway. Be a hot date. Tato Worcester sauce. You see, I don't have anything on the Tato. It's just pure Tato. Purist, an absolute purist. Just the bread. And it has to be Balrashane butter. Sorry. Oh, Jermona. Well, Jermona will do if it can't get Balrashane like. Regular viewers will know that when Spar does Balrashane butter on sale, my mother bulk buys it because we would literally get through a pound of butter in a week, easily. But sometimes maybe even on a Sunday, in the spuds. When you've got Star and Crowns parade in Castle Dawson this later year. Depends, Thomas, seriously? you were, behaving yourself there. 9 counties in Ulster, the province, yes, but we were kind enough that we left you 3 of them whenever you decided to leave Ireland as a whole. So remember, the reason Ireland is divided is because you left what was a united Ireland. So, and now you're looking for it back again. It's your own fault to begin with. Yes, you have to have sodas from Ulster, and they have to be baked on the griddle. Who have we got coming now? I'll come back to you in that too, but let this band by. This is Tam the Mower from County Tyrone. You have to remember there are only a certain number of outlets for purchasing uniforms, and I'd say you've a good maybe 50-60 bands in a year looking for new uniforms, and or bands who are waiting for new members to get the uniforms, and they don't want to come out with some in uniform and some not. So I can understand it. The thing is, they're still here. Like it neither. If they had their choice, they would absolutely be here in uniform. Yeah, Grand supporter down defenders. And the thing about it is, you could maybe have half your uniform from your supplier and you're still waiting on the other half of the uniform. And I've had more bandsmen enough tell me they're ringing the supplier going, where's the rest of our uniform? And they're still waiting, and the supplier's maybe not answering the phone yet because they're just flat out making uniforms. It's definitely a business to go in. Absolutely, they're out walking, they're on parade. And the thing about it is, you also have to remember, if you look at a lot of these bands, they've got kids, and you look at how quickly kids sprout up. Great to see the FLA. Are you going to the Belfast FLA, which will also have Unionist Loyalist bands taking part? I hope you do. I hope you give them a lot of support. How many bands are parading Ballyclare tonight? I don't know. Someone down the road is definitely writing them all down for me. I'll be able to tell you later, but I couldn't tell you now. Is anybody there counting? Eddie, you normally count for us. live in Boston. Oh, for goodness sake, God love you. You need to be educated. You poor thing. Welcome to the channel, Space Invader. Whatever you've been told, it's the biggest load of bunkum. Here is East Belfast. Of music, much more than they're given credit for. No idea. Don't know. I honestly don't know. Huh? Oh, it's more than 20 odd. Some could be writing down there. I couldn't tell you. I'm really bad at guessing. Huh? It could be. Alistair Marks, are you giving your daughter grief? Is that what you are doing? This is Sons of Ulster Shankill. That's right, Guy, that's what it was. Thomas is still here. Thomas is loving this. Come on, Thomas, now you can admit it. You can admit it. Bless him, gives him something to do. Oh dear, dear, dear. It was an island whenever your ancestors first invaded it, Thomas, and anyone else of a Celtic persuasion. That's where you came from. That was Big Richard, it was indeed. 31. Thanks, Donna. It's not North Korea, it's not South Korea. I know, exactly. It's like saying America and Canada are all the one country. I don't know, Space Invader, what you're listening to, but I have a good Ulster Scots accent. Who have we got now? Newton Arts, Protestant boys. Many countries with borders. Northern Ireland is just one. Good man, Alistair. You keeping an eye on her? I'm not telling you then that you stand here and fold, no? Stagger. Is the band coming with you? I hope so. Full of crisps and Lucasade. Well, the IQ level in here is worrying, Space Invader. The only people that I'm worrying about are you and Thomas, because you are seeing the light this evening by staying on this channel and enjoying a wonderful Protestant cultural evening. And we have been delighted to have you. I think there may be one more band to come. We'll hold on just in case. Space Invader. The thing about it is, I've educated myself on our history. You're believing the hype. You're believing the bullshit. There. How's that? I finally broke into swear. Gibby Zion, yeah, the chat so far is a bit. I think I hear one more. No, that looks to be it. Oh, Thomas. For someone that didn't like our culture, you stayed here an awful lot of time. Thank you for increasing my views on this channel. I'm indebted to you. We'll be live again next Friday night if you'd like to join in again, because you're obviously enjoying the parade. As for everyone else who are not embarrassed to admit that they are watching the parade, join us again next Friday and next Saturday, when we will be in 2 other towns across our beautiful country of Northern Ireland. See you all next week. Bye.